What is up, everybody? It's Dan, Binder Boneyard, at the shop. In the office, might sound a little different because I am recovering from some sort of sickness. So my throat is sore and scratchy. So yeah, now you get the sultry baritone that you've always wanted in your international mechanic. So enjoy it while it lasts. Appreciate everybody for all of the feedback. I know I say that every week, and I just want everybody to know that it doesn't go unnoticed or unappreciated. Even you guys that like to tear apart or pick apart my advice or things that I say, you know what? I thank you. I appreciate it because it lets me know how to word things in a way that makes more sense, or to be more clear or clarify, or maybe give a little context to my advice, because a lot of people don't like to just blindly follow along with whatever somebody says. They like to hear a little bit of context. So today's episode is going to be a little bit more about like what last week's episode was, the motor work, motor swap, and things like that. Kind of in that same vein, because it is a popular topic that gets a lot of questions and there's a lot of interest in it. But this one is more like, probably going to call it like making the best of what you have, because there's a lot of guys out there that, especially in this economy, that don't have $25,000 to do an LS swap, or they don't have $10,000 to do a 345 rebuild. Or they don't have $5,000 to do, whatever round of work that needs to happen. But what they might have is a lot of time. And I know for me, I don't have a lot of time because this is all I do. So it's hard for me to start a new hobby or try something different because this is all I do. This and doom scroll Instagram at 2:00 in the morning. But besides that, it's just, you might have, a gasket kit for your international engine. If you buy you can buy the full Felpro entire gasket kit, and that's head gaskets, that's everything. And it's like, man, no, I don't even think it's $200. I haven't looked lately, but I buy several at a time, so I don't notice what they cost individually, but it's less than $200. And, you can tear apart an international engine with minimal tools. 9/16 socket, deep 9/16, half-inch, deep half-inch socket, 7/16, 3/8. Will get you a long ways into teardown. The caulking gun size tube of Right Stuff is like $40. You can get a gallon can of solvent, or, you can be a little maybe more safe or environmentally conscious and get some like Simple Green or Purple Power or something like that. If you have access to an ultrasonic cleaner, those are great for hardware. You throw all your hardware into an ultrasonic with a, Purple Power or Super Clean or something, and let it hum away for 24 hours. When you come back, that stuff is clean. Ultrasonics are amazing amazing tools. They just take time. Here at the shop, we have a giant, some people call them dishwashers, but it's a parts washer that you can climb inside of and it will blast your skin off. That's what we use to help just speed up, because we can fill the thing full of parts. You can put almost every engine part into this dishwasher and parts washer, hit the go button, and it's 190 degree water. It's got, high pressure jets. It runs a, chemical that's non-flammable, and you run it for half an hour. And when you open the door, stuff is mostly clean. There's occasionally parts we have to then go to the solvent tank and finish off by hand, but for the most part, they get done. So that's the long way of saying you need a way to clean your stuff. But the thing is all right, you don't have a lot of money, but you're also tired of having to put a quart of oil in every 3 days because half of it leaks out on the ground. That gets expensive too. So I just did a YouTube video on oil pan and rear main seal plugs, which are important and the source of a lot of leaks that people just kind of put off because they think it's really hard or whatever. And it can be, but it's still something that needs to get done. And, that gasket, it's cheap, especially if you buy the whole kit. And it just comes down to time and elbow grease. And so, if you have a Scout or a pickup that you're running, but it's, like I say, it's leaving an oil slick everywhere you go, or, it's running hot all the time. It's, just not up to what you think it should be. We sell freeze plug kits on the website. They're like $45 for brass freeze plugs. If you really got into it, you could do a complete reseal on your motor with pulling all the freeze plugs and cleaning the block out, getting all that sand and casting junk out, and